Hi, I'm Lena Marie Gonzalez. You can find me on Instagram at Lena Marie Gonzalez and via the web at www.lenamariegonzalez.com. I will be reading the AfterYoga scene with Adrian and Journey. I almost feel like I am a yogi dominatrix, where I torture men by teasing them and they pay me for it. Still blows my mind how I can pull it off. I get such a rush from it, though. It gives me so much power. One of my favorite clients is our local celebrity, Adrian Vasquez. He's a pretty famous Puerto Rican comedian from Brooklyn. He was in movies, Broadway, and recently moved to Atlanta to be on the Tyler Perry sitcom. He's sexy and very charming. I love his smile. And he always had me in tears. He reminded me of the kid that always got you in trouble in class for whispering jokes. His first private session with me started very professionally. He was a bit nervous. He kept shaking his leg on his yoga mat and biting his bottom lip. I sat across from him on my mat and lit some incense. "So, Adrian, what brings you here? What do you want yoga to do for you?" "Well, I'm always on the road working non-stop, so I need something to relax me. You know what I'm saying? I work out and all, but I don't stretch." He smoothed out his shoulder-length waves. "Why are you nervous?" "Is it that obvious? I don't know. I guess I'm hoping you don't turn me into a pretzel. I'm so tight." I admired his full beard and sparkling white made-for-TV teeth. I wasn't into beards, but his seemed so silky and nice. "Oh, no worries. Yoga is not a competition or about turning into a pretzel. That's a misconception. I won't go too hard on you. We'll start with some gentle movements." "Gentle sounds good," he said softly. "And yes, you men tend to shy away from stretching. Tisk tisk." I got up and stood behind him. He turned and looked up at me from his mat. "Just relax. Take a deep breath." I stretched out his arm. He looked at me in shock. "Yo, that felt good. Do the other arm, please." I can't leave you uneven now, can I?" "Hey, yo, damn, and we're just getting started? Oh, and you smell really good, by the way." "Thank you, I try." I walked back in front of him. That was not yoga, just a little bonus. Can I be honest with you, Journey? I wanted alone time with you." Shit, that sounded creepy. "But I just wanted you to teach me alone so I wouldn't get embarrassed in class. I figured I could learn better, and I'm kind of crushing on you. You're like a legend here. Everyone raves about you, at least what I read in the Google reviews and on the website." That's sweet. I think you're adorable, but I'm seeing someone, and I don't take clients." "Nah, it's cool. He shook his head nervously. "That's a lucky dude." He cleared his throat. "Okay, let's get started, shall we?" I was feeling the sexual tension building between us. Maybe because it's been over a week since I got some, or maybe because he was pretty famous and was sweating me like I was the famous one. I just knew I was going to enjoy this and milk it for what I could. I took him through a few slow vinyasas to get his body warmed up. He was somewhat in shape, but just had terrible lungs from smoking too much, I bet. He was always doing his stand-up with a cigar or a cigarette in hand. After only 30 minutes, he was winded. Adrian's chest was heaving up and down like he just ran a marathon. That was awesome, Journey. He patted the sweat on his forehead with a towel. I feel loose. It's like you woke up my body. I'm glad you liked your first time. I was easy on you. I winked. He watched me spray my mat with essential oils and roll it up neatly. He didn't try to hide his gawking. So, is there any other bonus with this class? He wrinkled his forehead. Getting me 100% to yourself is the bonus. I stared directly into his eyes. Adrian rose from his mat to meet my gaze. He folded his mat up sloppily and walked toward me with his towel over his shoulder. Oh yeah, 100%? He knew his sexy ass was trying me. Don't be silly. You know what I mean. I don't know. You came highly recommended, and your bonuses are what sold me. One of my boys comes to you. Really? Who? Nah, he told me not to tell you. He stood behind me closely and looked into the mirror. I couldn't lie. He was turning me on by being so aggressive. He was not even my type, really, but I liked his confidence. I'm sure it was Phil who bragged about me. He's an entertainment lawyer and hangs around guys like him. I was just surprised Phil would want to share me. So, no extra bonus? Like, can I feel your booty real quick? He laughed. I answered with a straight face. For $100, sure. What, so you just selling feels out in these streets? It just went up to $200. Nah, for real. You would let me? I tilted my head to the side. You can cash at me. I raised my eyebrows. He sucked his teeth. Only 200? I got 200. That's chump change. You not fucking with me, are you? He went in his wallet and handed me 2 $100 bills. Wow, that was easy. I was just testing him. I took his hand and brought him to the back bathroom. Everyone was already gone for the night, but in case someone happened to pop in, I didn't want to get caught. I don't know what got into me, but I was so horny. I guess I wanted him to go back and tell Philip. I wanted them all to want me even more. When we entered the bathroom, I pushed him against a wall. Then I stood in front of him and leaned my ass on him. Go ahead. Touch it. He palmed my cheeks and started rubbing them kind of rough. Yo, you are wild. I love it. His hand slowly caressed my thighs and ass and then started to ride up my shirt. I said the butt only. Damn, you out here giving me an a la carte menu? Time's up. I turned around. Not fair. You didn't tell me I had a time limit. And that concludes the reading of Adrian and Journey After Yoga.